thought I would give you a look at the individual colourways that we produce here in the wholesale collection. All the different material types that we have, we give a colourway name to. So in all of the styles, you'll be able to purchase them in any one of these colourways. But I think the Ballater is a good way to introduce you to the colourway because there's a lot of detail going on, so it really adds a lot to the colour. So first up you have biscotti. Biscotti actually inspired by a recipe, a winter biscuit that Yolanda makes here at Christmas time. You might have seen the blog of it, but it features the oat colour in the background, this lovely rusty burgundy effect. So that's biscotti. Next one up is bronze. It's been an internet favourite of ours for a number of years now. Really deep, rich, rusty browns sitting on this lovely, intricate, flecky black colour. It's a really good autumnal palette. Bordeaux is next up. It's usually got a rich burgundy featuring in it some way. This is the silk, the red silk that comes in from Spain. And you can see the highlight with the burgundy colour picking it out there. So that's Bordeaux. Clover, it's a beautiful Celtic expression for us. The dark turquoise picks out the bluey green colours in the silk background here, and then the ecru is really a shock of lightness for the whole colour palette sitting on this mossy green. Cavan is beautiful, a really subtle, gentle sort of misty bluey greens coming through here, contrasting against the lime green silk in the background. Coal, something on black always works, and the black, the charcoaly grey, so sort of a rich charcoal grey, and the ecru or optic white. These are sort of perennial favourite colour combinations, always work well. So everything we do has a really strong black and white combination in it. Denim, everybody wears jeans. Denim is a colour that works for almost every single person because it's designed to be worn with that lovely indigo denim colour. Ours is the denim silk and features this light blue highlight to pick out the accent in the darker blue here. Grape, the purple and the sort of lilac-y colour coming through in the knotwork here, very, very popular indeed. I think in our store we always have purples, lilacs. Those sort of pinks and cerise colours are always really very popular and very versatile, work well with blacks and dark greys and that sort of thing. Ivory, it's quite an unusual combination, but the black with the oatmeal colour picked out the little highlight here. Again, anything on black always works really well and tends to be very popular, and this is no different, the ivory. And jewel, this is where we bring in the two turquoises, the dark turquoise and the light turquoise, and those little accents really just, I think anyway, they sort of sparkle. It's got that sort of sapphire jewel effect to it, hence the name. Mist, this has a sort of a granite stone effect to it. Certainly where we are in Edinburgh, the cobblestones, all the old buildings around us have these lovely colours and textures in them. We pick it out with the ecru and the optic white just to lift the colour. It's a nice light, light grey. Moss. Moss is our middle green, really. Edenderry is this bright sort of lime green colour, but basically the colour makes the best use of the bluey green background and the grassy green body colour. Moss. Mustard, it's a fashion colour really, incredibly popular at various points in the year. Certainly going into the fall you have these beautiful mustardy colours coming through, that sort of autumn leaf effect happening inside the mustard. Oat, one of the best-selling garments we produce, any colourway that we produce it. The light natural, it really makes a feature of the natural linen colour that I think a lot of people are used to. Oat. Pine, black again making its appearance, picked out with the navy and the grassy green here. A really lovely, rich, dark sort of evening colour, very popular indeed. This one is Royal, the Royal Blue, named after this particular colour here, Cobalt Royal Blue. The navy and the white's very evocative Scottish colour, really. You see it in the saltire, the Scottish flag here, but certainly the blue and white combination and these very bold geometric shapes, it really does remind me anyway of Scotland's national flag. Sienna, Making use of this lovely burnt orange colour in here, combining up with the burgundy. Again, a really strong fall colour, evocative of the fall, the change in the leaves around Scotland certainly. Silver, it's a darker grey than the mist colourway. It has this Oxford or sort of charcoal grey silk running through it, and we've inverted the knotwork, so you have a very strong black line with the ecru outline colour, just picking the detail and lifting it off the charcoal there. Sleet. If you've been to Edinburgh, you know exactly what sleet is. Sleet's the very icy, somewhere between rain and snow. This colourway, you look at the sort of steely blue skies up in Scotland throughout the winter time, and that's what this reminded me of, hence the name Sleet. Spearmint, regularly cited as one of the favourite colours in our collection. The relationship between the ecru colour of the turquoise and the dark turquoise silk in the back really stands out incredibly well. And for me, it had that sort of minty tone to it, spearmint. And the last one is spruce. And spruce is really calling out to the fir trees. I mean, this time of year where I'm recording this, Christmas time, it's sort of very pertinent, but the blue spruce, which we see all around Scotland's landscape, is really calling out in this colourway here. That's spruce. So there you go, that's the colour palette at Bill Baber Knitwear.